Silence. When I say this word, the first thing that comes to your mind is calmness, stillness, peacefulness. And rightly so. When we have a tough day at work, when we feel exhausted at office, or when we are going through a tough time, even on a personal level, we often withdraw. We want to spend time with our own self. We basically want to be in silence. We even take vacations to the mountains because the silence there is so soothing and so healing. But what if I were to tell you that silence is not always healing, silence is not always calming? And I'm talking in particular about the silence that comes right before spiritual awakening. A silence so intense that not a lot of people are even able to bear it. Imagine that you're locked in a room where all your thoughts and all your emotions are amplified, where everything feels so intense that even if you want, you cannot run away from your own self. All those thoughts and emotions that you have till now avoided, your trauma, your shame, your pain, your guilt, all these thoughts are amplified and echoed back to you. It's like looking into a void where you just simply cannot escape. This liminal space where silence feels like it's roaring back to you is where consciousness starts to awaken. This is where silence speaks to you and shows you the side of you that you have been running away from. And this is a very, very important part of one's own awakening because this shows that there is a side to you that you've always been unwilling to face. The shadow side, the side that has been so traumatic that you are not able to face it alone, you're not able to discuss it with a friend. And to acknowledge yourself for who you are, it is very important that you face who you truly are in every aspect. It means your insecurities, your pain, everything that angered you, every wrongdoing that happened with you, and that you may have done yourself willingly or unwillingly. Far from comforting, this silence actually makes you face that inner voice that till now was submerged in years of trauma, in years of shame. The inner voice that was held back because you were scared to face it. And facing this inner voice, listening to this inner voice, and acknowledging yourself for who you truly are a very important part of spiritual awakening. It might feel ugly, it might feel painful, and this is how it's supposed to be. Because no matter what is being said about spirituality nowadays, no matter the fact that it has become a very trending topic, true spiritual awakening is neither calm nor is it soothing. It's actually a very painful process. It's like a death before your rebirth happens. And for this death to happen, you have to let go of all those aspects of yourself that were holding you back. And the first step to this is to truly accept yourself for who you are.